Mugwort, Artemisia vulgaris. It's a beautiful plant. Here it is emerging in the spring. It's April right now. And you can see the leaves are really cut. You know, they have like pretty deep lobes. Here it is. Just a really beautiful plant. Now, it's only this big right now. This is what it looks like. It's kind of silvery, I think, underneath. And it's a very vigorous plant. It's very aggressive. Many people would use the word invasive, which I don't really like that word. But it's definitely an aggressive plant, and it's not native, and it spreads heavily. It grows along roadsides and stuff. It'll grow in some shade, but it really likes the sun. I've seen it grow under the canopy of black locusts and cottonwoods really well, trees that make a pretty light shade. But here it's growing in open, just where normal weeds and wildflowers grow. And it'll get pretty tall. These are the dead stalks, and they're all flattened out from the winter. But it'll be, 7 or 8 feet tall throughout by the end of the summer. And it has a very unique smell. Obviously, I can't share that in the video. But Mugwort is one of my favorite plants. I love the smell of it. And it's really, to me, it's a dreaming plant. It has a lot of use traditionally in different cultures for dreaming. And, I do a lot of dreaming practices. And I have to say that I have been surprised at how much it's affected me. Some people say to dry the leaves or take some fresh leaves and put them under your pillow, and the smell will enhance your dreams. And I think that's possible and probably true, and I have felt like that. But I've taken the tincture, and when I've taken the tincture at night, it's scary how much it's affected me. The dreams will go from, my normal dreams are pretty vivid, but they will be like super vivid and longer with better recall and stuff. So it's definitely affected me in the dreaming. It's also used in, people will smoke it too, which I've never done. And then it's also used in Chinese medicine, in acupuncture. They make these moxa sticks, which is like packed mugwort. It's dried mugwort, and it's packed into these like cigar tubes, and then they burn it, and the heat and smoke of the moxa is put over energy centers in Chinese acupuncture. Anyway, it's a really wonderful plant. It spreads heavily by seed and by rhizomes, and I'm sure it's like illegal to propagate and to sell in some places, but you can usually find it growing along roadsides and stuff. And it's definitely not hard to grow yourself and to start a little patch. And I just happen to have a little patch here on my property, and I'm grateful for it. And I've been watching it for about 12 years, and I keep it in check just by, I just weed around it. And then there's a creek on one side that stops it also. But just a beautiful plant that smells wonderful, that I feel like it's so aromatic. I just enjoy being around it. Artemisia vulgaris. Thanks, Mugwort.